At least 6 people are dead and many others fear trapped as 2 buildings collapsed in the early hours this morning in Vadodara in Gujarat. Efforts are on to rescue people from under the debris. The buildings were part of a huge housing complex with over 50 other buildings built by the Vadodara Urban Development Authority, and it was built 35 years ago. Now, is a bigger tragedy waiting to happen at this housing complex built more than 2 decades ago? The pictures on your screen show that the other buildings are in a terrible state of disrepair. There's extensive seepage that's clearly visible in many of the buildings. Many of them also have cracks in the wall.
मेरा का पूरा फैमिली था, 4 मेंबर थे, मेरे छोटे छोटे 2 बच्चे थे और मेरा मामा मामी थे।
आप कहाँ थे उस वक्त?
मैं यहाँ कोटा में था, मेरा दूसरा घर है वहाँ।
आपके मामा मामी है यहाँ?
हाँ।
और आपका
उनके 2 बच्चे थे। पता नहीं अभी उनका क्या हुआ है, अभी कुछ कामगिरी में कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है, कोई जवाब ही नहीं दे रहा है कि दूर हटो, क्या हम हमारी फैमिली को भी नहीं दे सकते क्या? अभी क्या पता अभी क्या होगा। अभी
4 साढ़े 4 के आसपास एक टावर पूरा, जिसमें लगभग 14 जितने मकान हैं, वो टावर पूरा यहाँ पर ज़मींदोज़ हो गया था, कोलैप्स हो गया था। और उसके करीब 45 मिनट में उसके बगल में दूसरा टावर भी कोलैप्स हो गया था। दूसरे वाले टावर से तो सभी लोग इवैक्यूएट हो गए थे। पहले वाले टावर में जो करीब 4 बजे, जो सुबह 4 बजे जो बनाव बना है 4 सवा 4 के आसपास, उसमें लोग जो हैं मलबे में दबे हुए हैं। इसमें से अभी तक हमने 3 लोगों को यहाँ से रेस्क्यू किया है। इसमें म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन के फायर सर्विसेज के सारे जवान सारे सुविधा साधनों के साथ यहाँ पर तब से लगे हुए हैं।
Let's go across to my colleague Rohit Bhan, who joins us from the site of that disaster. Rohit, we also know some NDRF teams had reached the spot. How difficult is it now to carry on rescue operations? How many people still fear trapped?
Well, extremely difficult. In fact, if I can show you the exact place where this tragedy has happened. These are 2 towers essentially. The first tower collapsed around 4:15, and subsequently after half an hour another tower collapsed. There are around 12 flats in one tower, so in effect 24 flats they were occupied by the people, and that's when this tragedy had struck. But as the district collector had said that the second tower, the people had managed to come out on time after the first tower had collapsed, but it was basically the first tower in which the people are trapped. If you can see right now, the men from the NDRF, also from the local fire brigade, and also army from the local army units, they have rushed here trying to clear out the rubble. It's an extremely difficult job for the rescue operators to clear out the rubble, because they have to break through the concrete which is collapsed and then try to find the survivors. Already 6 people are officially dead. Some 8 odd people have been taken out from the rubble. They were alive, but many are still feared to be trapped inside. The officials don't know for sure what is the exact number of people who are trapped, but around 30 to 35, that's what the estimates are, that 30 to 35 residents may still be trapped under the rubble. For the rescue workers, what is really making it difficult is the fact that these are very narrow bylines leading to these societies. The JCB movers, only 3 JCB movers can be accommodated here in this patch where it has the building has collapsed, and also these narrow bylines making it difficult for the ambulances and also for the rescue vehicles to come inside. So for the rescue workers, it's a very difficult and a challenging task, but they are hopeful, as the district collector had said, that since a few survivors were rescued from the rubble, they were hoping that there could be survivors, but time is really running out. The incident happened around 4:15, and it's almost like 6-7 hours which have happened, so time is running out for those who are caught in the rubble. But the administration still hopeful they'll be able to clear out the rubble. It's the question really is now on the condition of these buildings. These are towers which were constructed by Vadodara Urban Development Authority. Now questions definitely will be raised on the construction qualities which have been used, construction material which have been used, and also the maintenance part of it. There are cracks. As we came to the society, we saw the dilapidated conditions of certain towers. Essentially, clearly speaking about the poor maintenance which was done of this building, and the residents now being left in a lurch. Many of them have been asked to vacate. They're saying where would they go? They don't have an alternative arrangement. But for the officials right now, the priority seems to be rescuing those who could still be surviving, who would be stuck in the rubble. That is the priority of the district administration officials, the relief and rescue work, following which an inquiry will be carried out on why did it happen, was there lapses on part of, as in terms of maintenance, were there complaints against the officials. That is something which will come next, but first trying to rescue people who are stuck in the rubble.
Right, Rohit, thank you so much for giving us all those details. We'll keep tracking that story with you through the day as well.